Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Of all the problems in Nigeria, the only thing that National Assembly, the only thing that is of concern to the National Assembly is how to criminalize Nigerians who refuse or who didn't vote in an election. Of all the problems that face this country, the National Assembly is planning a compulsory voting by all Nigerians of voting age. And if you don't vote, you go to jail or you'll be fined 100,000 naira. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the National Assembly of Nigeria has not ceased to amaze this country. They are working on a bill to criminalize not voting in an election. There is a proposed bill at the National Assembly that aims to impose a 6-month jail term or a fine of 100,000 naira on anyone of voting age who refused or did not vote in a state or federal election. It has gotten that bad that we supposedly send them over there to go and make laws that made no sense. Now, why are they proposing this bill? They are proposing it as a solution to low voter turnout in elections in Nigeria. But instead of addressing the real reason why people are not having interest in coming out to vote, they want to criminalize not voting. Even though voting is a civic responsibility, it is not compulsory. Nowhere in the world should it be allowed in any Western democracy that you must vote. It is compulsory, you must vote. In any case, have they asked themselves the reason why Nigerians don't go to vote? The reasons are plenty. The reasons are plenty, not the least of which is because the outcomes of elections are even known before the elections are conducted. Because Nigerian political leaders have perfected the act of rigging election. So when you have become so persistent in rigging election, why would people want to have interest to come out to vote? First of all, stop the rigging so that people will have confidence in the ballot. But when you are master riggers, both in the Senate and the House of Representatives and in the Executive, you are master riggers. So you want people to come and waste their time, waste their precious time that you use to go and find what they will eat with their family, if they choose not to vote because of your attitude of rigging election. The politicians in the Senate and House of Reps, the election riggers, many of them, in the Executive, from the governors to the presidency. We know it. Nigerians know it. Who are those buying votes? Who are those paying for votes? Who are those rigging it outrightly? Who are those directing INEC to switch off the IRF, switch off the transmission of election, of transmission of result? Who are those doing it? Instead of finding appropriate punishment for election riggers in the National Assembly and in the Executive, because that is the major issue that need to be found out. Election riggers, they should be jailed. The laws must be enforced to jail election riggers in the National Assembly and in the executive. That should have made a lot of sense if it was the kind of bill they want to pass to punish election offenders, like election riggers, like vote buyers, like those who use thugs to kill their opponents' supporters. That would have made a lot of sense. That would have made sense if that is what they are going after. People don't have confidence in democracy like we have it in Nigeria. Nigerians line up to vote against APC. APC. In the presidential election, Nigerians voted massively against APC, returning as president in 2023. What do we have? APC return. So the next election, you want people to come out. To come and do what? When their votes don't count. And you want to criminalize them. You want to punish them. They'll pay you 100,000 naira for fine. They will go to jail for 6 months. So that they will come and vote, then you rig the election. Instead of you passing bill that will strengthen our electoral process so that people can have confidence in the outcome. Look at just by Yakubu announcing, when Yakubu announced, INEC chairman announced that, and the whole INEC was announcing that there will be electronic transmission of results, there will be no more this, there will be no more that, the elections will count this time around, that the result from your polling unit to the INEC archive, that the result will be seen live anywhere in the world where you're going to see the result, and they have eliminated all those ballot snatching and everything. Look at how much millions of Nigerians registered. That was how Peter Obi of the Labour Party was able to mobilize millions of Nigerians were mobilized just by that knowledge, that claim. It turned out it was a lie from pit of hell that the election result will be transmitted live. Anywhere in the world you are, you will see it. People were rushing, see crowd rushing to vote. So it is not that Nigerians don't want to vote. People were rushing to register to vote. And look at what happened. Immediately after that presidential election result, when INEC did the INEC magic and stole the election from Peter Obi, didn't you notice that the turnout for the governorship election was terrible? It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible. So that's what National Assembly should have known. They should have noticed that when the people of Nigeria got the inkling, or they thought they had gotten the truth that election in 2023 is going to be free and fair, that it will be difficult to rig. Are you getting it? When people learn that it will be difficult to rig the 2023 election because of what the INEC promises, quoting several electoral acts, quoting the technology they have deployed and everything, there was a massive turnout to register until people got to the vote. And then INEC, according to Lai Mohammed, deliberately switched off the transmission of the presidential election result, alleging that there was a problem in the process when there was none. So these are the things that makes people not to have it. That makes many Nigerians not to be interested in voting. For those who are not voting, they have justifiable reason because the vote don't count. And they can look at 2023 election when technology was promised to be the solution to the problem. INEC manipulated the same technology and gave a result that was not a reflection of the will of Nigerian people. So when next they don't want to come out, you want them to go to jail, want to jail them, want to generate money. Everything now is how to generate money. You be collecting 100,000 naira from Nigerians who didn't vote. I think the lawmakers better know it that they should stop insulting the sensibility of Nigerians with some of these outlandish bills. What they should be talking about is strengthening the electoral process. On no account that the transmission of the results should be electronic, removing the power of appointing an INEC chairman from the president, establish a kind of independent group that will be appointing an INEC chairman, something similar to what they do in Ghana. All those kind of things that will strengthen democracy, ensuring that electronic transmission of result is mandated. It is not optional. That INEC cannot have option when it comes to electronic collation. You do electronic voter registration, electronic voting, and then when it comes to tabulation of the result of coalition, you say you can use manual. That they have option. They can use manual. They can use all kinds. No, let there be electronic voting, electronic transmission of result, and electronic counting in real time. These are the things that they should be talking about. And then enforce the jail term, jailing politicians who rig election, strengthening INEC or unbundling INEC, whichever one is better, to ensure that corruption in the electoral process is getting rid of. It is because of the corruption in INEC. It is because of corruption among the political leaders who rig elections, who buy votes, who rewrite results, who manipulate technology. That's why people lost interest in coming out to vote. And then you have the issue of politicians who go to Abuja and begin to do what they were not sent to do. And when people look at it, what is the point of going out to vote? Going out to vote these people, they are not going to do anything. They're just talking now that they will do this, they will do that. They will just go to Abuja and be collecting estaco, traveling all around the world, doing virtually nothing, serving their personal interest, while the people that send them are suffering. Next time when you tell them to come and vote for somebody, they will say, I beg, I want to go to my farm to go and look for what I will eat with my family. And you can't blame them. Then you want to criminalize them because of the criminality that are being perpetrated by political leadership that made the people to lose confidence in democracy, to lose confidence in voting. They are the ones to be punished for the inefficiency of the system, for the rigging of the elections. It's only in Nigeria that people can be doing this kind of thing, and Nigerian people are keeping quiet. So it's unfortunate. Of course, that proposal is being challenged, but unless Nigerians join mouths together to tell them to throw away that bill, don't be surprised they will keep on pushing it. And that's why we are doing this video, so that you join those who kick against it, talk against it, until the lawmakers throw that bill into the dustbin where it belongs. Already the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SIRAP, has asked the National Assembly to reject the bill that aims to impose 6 months jail term or a fine of 100,000 naira on any Nigerian of voting age who fails to participate in national and state election. Serap made this known in an open letter written to the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, and to the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, insisting that the bill is inconsistent with the 1999 Constitution and Nigeria's international human rights obligation. So, voting is not, it's a human right, and that human rights that the person has is his choice to vote or not to vote. You cannot compel Nigerians to vote by threat of jailing them, by threat of fining them, in a country that you have destroyed the confidence of Nigerian people in democracy because of rigging, vote buying, and all whatnot. Then you want to weaponize the legacies, the lawmaking system to punish Nigerian people for detesting your rigging elections and manipulating election results and say they will not vote. That is not right. Nigerians should condemn it. The National Assembly should be told to find better things to do. They should not waste legislative hours in discussing something that has no value to the Nigerian people. I don't know what you think about this. What do you think about the bill before the National Assembly to fine Nigerians who fail to vote 100,000 naira or go to jail for 6 months? What do you have to say about this? Do you think that the National Assembly is taking Nigerians for granted by coming up, allowing such a bill even to be presented to it? What is your view? Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, or have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.